This nursing student phoned home for an entire week after she went missing, and she has never been found. Her name was Frauke Liebs, so after the World Cup, her and her friends went partying. She decided to call it quits at 11 p.m. Home was about a 15 or 20-minute walk away. That was the last time they saw her. At 12:49 a.m. at midnight, her roommate received a text saying, "Coming home later." What's weird, though, is that the text message pinged from a town nearly 30 miles away from where she was supposed to be. So they're assuming that she's not the one that sent that text message. The next day, Frauke called her roommate and answered saying, "I'll be fine, don't worry about me." She also said, "I'll be home soon," but her voice was way too steady for her roommate to remain calm. There was no emotion at all behind it. Her roommate obviously asked where she was. Her roommate was concerned about her well-being. She said, "I'm in Paderborn." After she said that, the line went completely dead. Over the next 5 days, Frauke Liebs would call her roommate, 5 days straight, very, very short calls saying, "I'm fine, I'll be home soon," like very rehearsed lines. From her roommate's account, it seemed like all of this was rehearsed or like pre-planned, and she was very careful with the words she was using. Then one time she spoke to her sister and said very softly, "I can't come home right now, but I'll be okay." In the background, if you're in a city or a town or anything, there's at least some background noise. But there was nothing, no people talking, no cars, not even wind. Just complete silence behind every single phone call, and this disturbed everybody. Police tracked the phone calls to random warehouses and random abandoned parking lots. But nobody reported anything usual in Paderborn, so they had no reason to go out there and investigate. Then her final call came a week after she finally disappeared. She says, "I want to come home." Roommate asked her where she was, and she said, "I can't tell you." Then something really creepy happened. Her roommate asked her, "Are you being held against your will?" She tried to disguise it. She took a deep breath in and out and mumbled yes under her breath. But then after that, she said no twice very loudly, trying to cover it up. And those were her last words. The call ended and she was never heard from again. 4 months after that last call, a hunter stumbled upon skeletal remains in the woods. Clothes were jeans, a red top, and white sneakers, the exact same outfit Frauke was wearing the night she disappeared. Couldn't find anything, not her bags, her cell phone, or anything else. There are many theories speculating how she died. A lot of people said the killer might have just starved her out or let her die of natural causes and just left her wherever she was. Others are saying that they killed her in a way to cover up evidence with maybe gloves or a barrier so that no DNA gets contaminated anywhere. Or they drugged her and released her into the woods where she slowly died out because it's hard to survive out there if you're disoriented. 2016, investigators were investigating the Harinder House of Horrors, where a lot of people were tortured there, mainly women. They were trying to see if the Frauke Liebs case was linked to that. This Harinder House of Horrors was near Paderborn too, so it's smart to, rule that in. But no connection could be found between any of the two crimes. Now, 20 years later, they reopened the case in 2020, 2022, 2024. No leads have been found and the case has gone cold. This is a very scary case that not a lot of people know about.